Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Show Love Celebrity News and Updates, where we bring you the right update and all of what you will like to know. If you are new here, or if at all, you are just passing by for the first time, please take some minutes of your time to subscribe and hit the notification button so that you will not miss any of my uploads. America's Coco Gauff has thrown a slight shade at the men's tennis players from her country. The 21-year-old is rated amongst the best in the world in women's singles tennis and has already lifted 2 major titles in her career. Coco Gauff's first major title came in 2023, where she defeated reigning world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka in the final of the US Open with a score of 2-6, 6-3, 6-2. And then she got her second and most recent Grand Slam came earlier this year, where she lifted the French Open, once again after beating Sabalenka in the final, this time with a score of 6-7, 6-2, 6-4. Coco Gauff was the second American women's player to lift a Grand Slam title this year. In January, her fellow countrywoman Madison Keys lifted the Australian Open. Her win also came against Sabalenka in the final with a score of 6-3, 2-6, 7-5. On the other hand, no men's tennis player has been able to lift a Grand Slam in 22 years. The last player to do so was the former world number 1 Andy Roddick, who lifted the US Open in 2003 after beating Spain's Juan Carlos Ferrero in the final in straight sets with a score of 6-3, 7-6, 6-3. Recently, in 2024, America's Taylor Fritz managed to cement a spot in the final of the US Open, but only to lose to reigning world number 1 Italy's Jannik Sinner in straight sets with a score of 6-3, 6-4, 7-5. Coco Gauff's next assignment is the Cincinnati Open, where her opening fixture was against Wang Xinyu in the round of 64 on Sunday. Coco Gauff spoke to the media ahead of her tournament opener at the WTA 1000 event, where she took a dig at her fellow countrymen for not being able to lift a major silverware for a long time. "It hasn't been much of competition, no offense to them," said Gauff. "They have to catch up. That's the beautiful thing about being an American. All of us look different. We have biracial, black, white players, all types of representation for girls and guys to look up to, in the top 10 or close to the top 10. That's something beautiful about our country, how diverse it is, and I hope that in this sport it continues to grow." For Coco Gauff, the Cincinnati Open remains a special tournament as it was her first big title 2 years back. She defeated the Czech Republic's Karolina Muchova in the final in straight sets with a score of 6-3, 6-4. Talking about that, Gauff highlighted how her triumph 2 years ago in the same competition helped her win other big titles. "It gave me the belief that I could win a slam," Gauff said. "I was searching for a big title. I'd been on tour for a long time and people had those expectations. So for me, it meant a lot. It leaves just the Australian Open and Wimbledon to complete the quartet. At 21, achieving a clean sweep is well within reach." Coco has entered the competition with low confidence. Ever since lifting the French Open, not much has gone right for Gauff. She suffered a first-round defeat at the Berlin Open and Wimbledon. Coco Gauff's most recent outing was at the Canadian Open, where her journey ended in the 4th round as she lost to Canada's Victoria Mboko in straight sets with a score of 6-1, 6-4. Even though Gauff won 2 matches in Montreal, her 9 performances were far from perfect. In those 2 matches, she committed 37 double faults, more than any player at that stage of the competition. It will be the 3rd meeting between Gauff and Wang. In the previous 2 meetings, both players came out on top on 1 occasion. Thank you for watching till the end. If you have something to tell us about this video, please leave your comments on the comment section below. Your comments matters a lot. Don't forget to subscribe to like this video and share. See you next time.